The game of life, who sets the rules? And who sets the same rules apply to anybody the same way? To play this game, you have to have discipline, diligence, and patience. Because we live in a microwave society, we want it now. Hot and ready, like Little Caesar's pizza. If it's a process to go through, I gotta work too hard to get it. Nah, that's alright. I'll pass on that. But the thing is, the Most High, He created this place. And He did it through a process, and not in an instance. I wonder why. Even though we grew up different, we have some similarities. I know one thing for sure, and that's knowledge. But it's knowledge with a plan. That's the true power of the knowledge. Once you get the knowledge, you have to have a plan for that knowledge. Yeah, man, I'm going to take a few minutes. I'm going to tell you what my mother would call a chorus story. Growing up, I was always cool. Kind of like a pleasure to be around people like me. We could just say it was cool to be cool. But all this time, Corey had a secret. I remember when I got kicked out of school. It was the first day, second semester, 12th grade year. Like I said, I was always cool. Pleasure to be around. Then I had the secret. When I got kicked out of school, all that came to the end because I couldn't read or write fluently. I can call words, formulate sentences, and never just really just fluently do it. Now that I'm kicked out of school, all that's over with. Like I said, in school, it wasn't a problem. I just got somebody else to do the work. Now it's a problem, because I'm out of school. And didn't nobody know that but me. I'm still cool around the neighborhood because I don't go to school no more. But I ain't cool in the house. So my mama gave me two choices. Either I find a job or go to Job Corps. So I found the job. Yeah, I found the job, all right. Unloading trucks. Onion trucks to be exact. And you gotta remember, you have to remember, you never know what path you're gonna be on down this road in this game while you playing this game of life. And the Most High can use anybody to prove his point while you playing. Because you can only play the game so long before it starts playing you. One of the most valuable lessons I ever learned came from a smoker, a geek monster, drug addict, whatever you want to call him. Like I said, the Most High can use anybody. On the back of that truck I was assigned to was me and the smoker. He asked me every day, "Young boy, what you doing here?" Never did understand that question till one day he talked to me. whole time I thought he was asking me what I'm doing on the back of the truck. I said working every day. He always laughed and went back to work. And one day he decided to talk to me. He said, when I asked you what you doing here, young boy, I don't mean on the back of this truck. I mean in life. Life's a game, and you gotta play it. It's incredible. I was once a cool dude just like you, bro. I got kicked out of school too. I've been on the back of this onion truck ever since. I was like, whoa, my man, you're an old dude talking to me now. Man, he said, what? Ever since? I said, yeah. I played the game of life, and life started playing me. I'm saying, you gotta be better than me, man. Play this game like your life depends on it. That thought changed my life. From that point, I decided to learn to read, write fluently. Not for my friends and my family, but for me. I got blessed to get back in school. Then I found a passion, business. I was able to wash some cars at school. Had to pay for my own supplies. Woodshop teacher, he showed me how to do it. Shout out to my man. Appreciate it, brother. So I'm gonna skip a few years. 2010. Graduated high school. 2 degrees in business. And 6 years of business. About to open up a second location in front of in Montevallo, right in front of Thompson Elementary School. Everything's going great. So we took a vacation. On this vacation, we get a phone call. Hey, bro, I had a dream about you. What? Man, I told you my vacation, man. Chill. What you talking about? He said, this was a family friend, so I had to take his call. He said, man, I know you don't want to hear this, but I had a dream about you. You went to vacation. I said, I'm on vacation, fam. No, not like that. In this dream, you went to prison. I said, man, I told you I was chilling, man. I'm going to holler back at you. He said, hold up. I ain't never lied to you. And my dreams always come true, and you know it. So he wasn't lying now. He was telling the truth about that. Prove to you. He said to prove to you. Michael Jackson gonna pass away before you come back from vacation. I said, bet, bro, I know you tripping now. I hung up the phone. Like I said, he ain't never lied to me before. So, it was on my mind, but it wasn't on my mind. But it was on my mind the rest of the vacation. Continue to have fun. A few days passed by. About to get ready to go. Breaking news. Pop star Michael Jackson passed away. What? The news is tripping. Hold on. He said, who? I turned the channel a few times. All of them said the same thing. Like I said, it was on my mind, but it went on my mind, but it was on my mind. The brother said, if Michael Jackson passed away, I was going to prison. Now you gotta think about this. Sam Walton said the best. Buy cheap, sell a heat. I got 2 college degrees that reinforce that statement. That's what I did. All I do is sell clothes. The people who want to look fresh and pay less. I'm about to go to prison. Nah, that can't be right. Went back to the house. A couple weeks passed by and nothing happened. This beautiful Sunday morning, man. Everything floated on a cloud. It was like I was outside my body watching everything. We had a great day that day. Family, everybody. My son said he had to go to the car. He forgot his clothes out there. Ran out to the car. Like I said, it was a beautiful day. It's like a scene from a movie. He came back in. He had this look on his face. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? He said, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I said, what, you locked the keys in the car or something? I said, no, man. When I was out there, they was everywhere. Who was everywhere out there? What you mean? Who was everywhere, bro? Like I said, it was like a scene from a movie. He opened that door. ATF, DEA, FBI, and the local police, all in the front yard. Man, what's going on here? So they took me to jail. At that point, I was locked up 3 months. Devastated my family. That was crazy. Devastated the whole crew. But after that, we got out. Made Bun finally made Bun, got out. We was able to kind of piece some of the pieces back together. It was a shaky foundation at that point. Some more time passed by. I got this letter said, the United States versus Corey Bishop. I couldn't understand it. What you mean, the whole United States mad at me for selling clothes and shoes? Again. All I do is sell clothes to people who want to dress fresh and pay less. I don't understand it. But you never know where this path gonna take you down this road of life, on this game that you playing. I gotta give a shout out to my main man, Northside Weezy. He put that in the song. He gave the same kind of letter to him. So, when I went to prison, things really got different. This time with no letters, no visits. Not from the people who you thought you would have got them from. In prison, you can learn a few lessons. You learn them fast. You can either learn a lesson or stay the same that you came. The choice is yours. I chose to learn. That's why I'm here today. Again, remember, no matter what you do for others, be prepared. Don't return the favor. But in prison, I met a lot of great men. Doctors, lawyers, professional athletes. We was all hit by life. Some of us were hit harder than others, but we had this one thing in common. We were looking for freedom. Not freedom from the prison system or the cells. Nah, we knew we'd get that in due time. But we was looking for the freedom of the generation curses that had been placed on our minds. We wanted to break those chains. You know, the only way to truly be free is by saying yes to your life, by saying yes to the possibilities, and saying yes to enduring life's challenges. Because the greatest fight you'll have, the greatest fight you'll ever be in, it's not with another person, but it's in your mind. There's an old African proverb that says, if you can defeat the enemy within, the enemy without can do you no harm. Because if your body's incarcerated, that's one thing. But if your mind is incarcerated, you have a real problem. So, you gotta find a way to free your mind. And by freeing your mind, you have to overcome your problems. You have to overcome the obstacles that are in your way. By not making excuses, only making adjustments. Again, I was preparing myself to be free from prison. So it was a lot of mental battles that I had to fight. Again, like I said, I ain't get any visits, not from the people I thought I should have, or letters. So I knew when I come home, it'd be another test to fight. It'd be a totally different world, but it'll be okay. Now that I've been enlightened and aware, I'm prepared to be released from prison. With a few bumps in the road, challenges here and there. But again, I was mentally prepared. Because I had to see this and believe this long before I can have it in my hands. Jaden Rose said it the best. He says, be thankful for your position, but always be plotting on your progress. So always look forward. Be thankful for where you're at, but always be trying to get to the next place. And that's all I did when I was incarcerated. My mind was living in the future while I stayed in the present. So when I was at the halfway house, they allowed me to leave at about 5 o'clock in the morning. About 8 miles, I walked to the shop. Did that for about 6 weeks. But again, in that walk, I was still living in the future. I prepared myself in the present. I was renewing myself with the neighborhood, rebuilding the brand. Refreshing my attitude. That's how we got the name of the store. Again, like I said, there's a few bumps in the road, but hey, When you had it all, and now that you have nothing, you want to have a few choices. You got to stand tall, get it out the mud. Use discipline, be diligent, and have patience. And it paid off. 2015, we opened a Refresh Clothes 2 in the shopping center in between 2 major retail stores. We started off selling clothes out the trunk of the car, going from neighborhood to neighborhood. It's crazy. Again, the game of life. Who sets the rules? You do. If you prepare for your future. If you live in the future while you prepare in the present. The game of life. How do you play it? Like your life depends on it. Because it does.